Now available in paperback and coming to Kindle Unlimited. John Haynes, Dark Succubus. The man who rules the world is tempted by a sultry succubus in this all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get John Haynes, Dark Succubus in paperback or pre-order on Kindle Unlimited today. Since YouTube does not support free speech or the First Amendment of our United States Constitution, I will be taking my so-called more controversial content off of the YouTube platform. And any videos that I do regarding that so-called controversial content will now only be exclusively viewed on your blackavenger.tv, Bitchute, and blackjunction.tv. Now, as I see it, the YouTube platform has become compromised, and at this point, there is no sense in continuing to fight with YouTube if they don't want content on their platform. Now, when it comes down to the internet, as I see it, it is a business, and because it is a business, businesses like YouTube can go out here and say that they don't want certain content on their platforms. If they want to change their community guidelines, that's their business. And what we can do if we want to produce content is just walk away from that platform. Because in the business world where you have to compete for customers, you have to give the customers what they want. And in the internet business where content is king, your YouTube, by pushing people off the platform, as I see it, are only going to make the competitors get richer at their expense. Because as a content provider who has been producing content ever since the 2009 or so with my blog, Shawn James Black Freelance Writer, when I started writing men's issues in 2011, I noticed that people were coming to my blog for the content. And they migrated over to YouTube because I continue to produce the content that they want. And I've seen that pattern of migration coming from 2011 from the blogs over to the ebooks on Smashwords and Amazon and Barnes & Noble, over to YouTube. And I believe that what people are going to do once I decide to take that content over to Black Avenger, Bitchute, and Black Junction is people are going to go where the content is, because people are looking for content in this information age, and people will travel where that information is on the information superhighway. And if YouTube does not want people looking for certain information on their website, then those people will go to another platform to get that information that they want. YouTube can go out of its way to try to censor the content on their website, and what people can do if YouTube wants to do that is just go to another platform. And as a content provider, I see it as just taking that content to another platform as the only alternative at this point, because as I see it, the YouTube platform at this point is completely unsalvageable, and it's just a waste of people's time to keep trying to go back and forth with Google and YouTube over their own website. Just go to websites that want to support the First Amendment, like Bitchute, like Black Junction, and like Black Avenger, and give them your content and allow those platforms to expand, allow those platforms to grow, and allow those platforms to become as popular as YouTube, because YouTube no longer is a place where you can broadcast yourself. So what content providers need to do is just go over to other platforms, bring their classic content over there, and then get their audience over there. Because why should you have to sit there and continue to go back and forth with a company that does not want your content, does not appreciate your content, and does not value your content, and does not care about you as a content provider, and when you are bringing revenue to them? I mean, if it wasn't for content providers like myself and thousands and millions of other people, YouTube would not be the #2 website in the world. If it wasn't for us taking the time out of our day to make these videos, YouTube would be as irrelevant as your AOL, your Yahoo, and your MySpace are right now. Because if it wasn't for the free content they get from individuals such as myself and millions of you out there, your YouTube would not be where it is right now. And if they do not want certain content on their website, I believe other competitors would be glad to have that content, and they would also be glad to have those eyeballs coming to their website. So as I see it, when it comes down to the content provider, the power is in our hands, and as a content provider, it is our content that we need to focus on. Because as a blogger who was writing very popular men's issues topics that were getting almost 5,000 hits a day, because my blog was getting 5,000 hits a day, I wanted to expand with YouTube in videos so that I could sell more books, and I've done very well growing in that point. So as I see it, this is another part of the growth process. And many other content providers, you need to see it as part of your growth process, to see it as a way of moving away from YouTube. If they don't value and respect your content, go where you can get the value and respect for your content. Because these other platforms, I believe, they would appreciate getting those eyeballs and that foot traffic to their website, and they would appreciate getting people coming to their platform, because that means that once you get a certain amount of hits, then you're going to get the ad dollars and the ad revenue, and you're going to be able to make the money because you're giving people the content that they want. Because it seems like YouTube does not appreciate the content provider, and because they don't appreciate the content provider, then maybe the content providers like myself need to take their content elsewhere, and maybe we need to grow our audience on a competing platform and have that platform become the next YouTube. Again, you can find much of the new, more exclusive, so-called controversial topics like men's issues and men going their own way on Bitchute, blackjunction.tv, and Black Avenger. I will leave links to all of my channels on those platforms in the description box, and you can find many of my older classic videos on men's issues on Vimeo, and I will leave a link to that in the description box as well. Now, making all of these videos on this private platform, this is going to be very expensive, and if you want to help me continue to make those type of videos, you can donate to my Patreon or my PayPal by clicking the links in the description box. Every dollar you guys donate for the making of those videos helps me be able to continue to make those videos, and I appreciate your support of my channel and my other channels on other platforms. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited, Esteem Goddess of. Hell's aspiring angel takes on a demonic dominatrix in this action-packed all-new Esteem series adventure. Get Esteem Goddess of in paperback and Kindle Unlimited today.